And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Xenonauts, where we're going to engage a mission on crash site number 36. I think this is the biggest ship to date we've probably taken down in the run. And we immediately see an alien. I think that is one of the flying aliens. Drop the shield. This is one of the machine gunners. How many action points do we have left? Do we have enough to dump? No, we have enough to max. Okay, we suppressed it at least. Same here, the other machine gunner, so drop the shield. Question is, are you going to have enough action points to open fire with the machine gun? I think the answer is yes, so mag dump. No luck. You're the shotgunner, so we're going to run you up to get a little closer. Going to be down the first alien. Okay. One of our proper shield guys run forward to reconnaissance. Shield guy on the rear, go check the left door. Okay, left flank secure. Oh, you are in fact my rifle. Let's drop the shield, grab your laser rifle. Okay, we'll just leave you there. Shield guy, actually no, you're the other salt. Drop the spare shield. And you can get off the ship. You're the last shield guy, okay. Okay, for what is arguably a hot landing, because we had an alien right offside the ship, that did not go too well. Or, it did not go too badly, let's say. Did not go too well for the aliens. Just make sure there's no that hex there is, or square. And end turn. Sounds like they're on the ship. And this is a desert location, so they're could be quite away from the ship, I suppose. Okay. Cacti are not the best of cover, but they could definitely be worse. It might be over there as well. Okay, we got a flyer. And the flyer can see us, and we can't see the flyer. I think he's probably up on top of those, top of that outcropping. Oh, and we're suppressed, so we can't get back to better cover. And we still haven't revealed him, so that's real bad. Okay, you've got 35 action points. Your shield was destroyed, but your armor held. Okay. Run! Okay, so it is that way. So we gotta go past the place where the guy's shooting us from. Yeah, round's still coming off of that high place. We still don't have a bead on them to return fire, which is a problem. Not gonna lie, that's a big problem. I think you need more action points than that to pick the shield up. Nope. Exactly that many action points. Okay. Oh, there's one. Okay, we can at least return fire on one of the aliens, at least. You are about to have a very bad day. Okay, you now have a firing solution. Where is the alien? Yeah, on top of the thing, of course. Some suppression. That'll buy us a little bit of opportunity to advance closer. Okay, we suppressed him. You're the guy on the ship, yeah. Yeah, no firing solution from... Oh, actually, there we've got a firing solution. Okay, got that guy down. Due to arcs and angles and stuff, it was hard to get a detection on him. It's reasonable to deal with him once we figured out where he was, and you can sort of direct fire using other spotters. Okay, nice big door, which is good and bad. Good, because it means once we get it open, we're going to have good fields of fire. Bad, but bad because it also means they're going to have good fields of fire on us. Mutual problems. Okay. Do you have firing angle? No. Do want to blow the door up yet. Let's put a pin in that. You have a firing angle, but you do not have the action points because you've been pinned down. Okay, at least we suppressed him. That's a starting point. Okay, they're all hiding behind the door now. No. Although I need to reload on one of them at least. At least one of the machine gunners. So reload you. Okay. I'm actually surprised he survived that, to be fair. Broken and fleeing. Yeah. I'm not surprising. You're bleeding. Okay. And panicked. Okay. Okay, I think leaving that door intact is a liability at this point. The door needs to go. Ah, okay. Well, that was believable. Okay, so you need to... You're not panicking. You need to heal yourself. Just throw your weapon on the ground. Okay. Then you can put the med pack back in your pack, put the gun back in your hand. Got him suppressed. There's another one, of course. And I think there's a third one. So there may be one more on the ship. There may not be. There is one more alive somewhere. Whether he's on the ship or out on the map, I'm not sure. With a door in the ship. So, my guess is in the ship is where? Not that side. Oh, and this is a ship with a second story. The answer with that in mind is very clear. They're upstairs. Okay, up we go. Let's go into the full mag in the shotgun. Well, at least more than one shot left in the shotgun, I think. A good place to start. Okay. Opening the door. We found one. Open the other door. Nothing detected on the other side as of yet. That one just gave us position away, which works for me. Suppressed. Not going to bring the machine guns in. I think the machine guns are going to cause more damage than help. Meh. They probably weren't going to do more damage than that. Of course. I think someone's about to die from bleeding out. Okay, we can save the guys about to die from bleeding out. By dropping the gun, grabbing the med pack. Check who was number 3. Okay, so I need to scoop. Okay, so he's not going to bleed out in the next turn. We probably didn't suppress the alien enough, so the alien's probably going to take a shot. That works. There we go. So, we lost one person because we got naded. But yeah, I don't think the machine guns would necessarily helped in that last exchange there. 1 wounded, 2 injured, 2 killed. The cap and the lieutenant. Otherwise, reasonably good for taking on a new ship. Alien plasma cannon, alien armor plating, alien reactor for searches, which we'll probably work on after the directional thrusters. Extraterrestrial base in Central America. We will probably want to go there at some point. Don't want to go right there right now. New type of an alien. Mysterious foe, head and chest cased with an armored shell, and the rest of their body is covered by a jumpsuit. They're delicate and slender in nature. Oh, these are the flyboy, the jump back guys. Armed with long-range weapons and jetpacks integrated in the armor that almost certainly serve as the alien's marksman. And a landing ship UFO. Okay. One day, 3 hours, we'll get the first Corsair. And then we're slowly going to swap out all the interceptors for Corsairs, I think. And that is a month. Funding's still down. But everyone's still in, at least. Although our upkeep is approaching our income. It's a little bit bad. Corsair Interceptor is finished. Go to aircraft. rolling around with Gatling lasers instead of... Well, actually, you're running around with Gatling lasers as well. So you're in theory a replacement to those, because you can only carry lasers. I think we will go ahead and scrap one of you. Is there a way I can sell you? Decommission aircraft. Okay. Or I can build a hangar somewhere and send out a second... Move the Condor someplace else. Or I suppose I could build a hangar here as well. Yeah, let's... Hangars are pretty cheap. We'll grab some extra hangars. Here we go. Do a risk sending a some Corsair. It's almost fully repaired. Close enough. Corsair Condor. Another medium contact. Try Condor Foxtrot. See if we can respond to more. Everything's airborne at this point, so we have to leave you up. Small, everything's airborne, so we gotta leave you up. Not everything airborne here, so we can send some Condors up. 67% chance of victory. Is an air victory. We didn't wait for them to be over land, I just want it down. 50% chance of victory with the Condor and the Foxtrot. Let's tail it for a moment. Still 50% untailed. Oh, and so you're not over land at this point, so tail until over land again. Okay. 68% chance. You're quite away, and these are Condors. You know, tail them a bit. Okay, that's as good as we're going to get, 50%. So we'll take that. Did successfully bring that one down. Let's over here, let's gauge the tailed UFO. Is it any better? No, it's 68%. So give it. Is successful. Was over ocean, so we're not going to get anything off of that. And we should, we're gonna go deal with that one, but we, of course, need to re-evaluate our crew because we have casualties. So let's start by benching the wounded and unbenching those that have recovered. Okay, so we're bringing 3 new people in. So really recruit like 4 more. High accuracy, ideally. High accuracy, reasonable health. Strength. Okay. So that's the new recruits. In the meantime, I need to get the old guys out and about. Okay. Heavy weapons equipped with Jackal. Basic. You're a heavy weapons guy as well. So let's get you your laser. There you go. In fact, you're strong enough. You can bring other stuff. Can you bring a med pack? Yeah. Okay, because we're gonna toss the shield and you're gonna save some weight off the shield. Suppose I can do the same with here. I can drop the have a med pack. Med packs are useful when you get injured and you don't want to have someone else do the healing. Okay. Give the assault the stun baton and some of the stun grenades as well. You're perfectly equipped for what you are. Or I could go... No, I should probably go over to stun batons instead of... Because at some point we do need to take someone alive. And the riflemen need equipment. Oh, and we're down 2 shields, so the 2 of the riflemen should be shieldmen. Change role. Shield. Oh, and you're just weak. You're just weak. Okay, you're not the shield guy. Because you're not strong enough. Rifleman. Oh, you might actually be a good target for... Shield guys might be reasonable targets. We're also grabbing the stun baton. So say bringing in extra bags of that. Yeah. Go and grab one of those. And assuming you're reasonably strong, you're going to become a shield as well in the Jackal armor. Heavy weapons, that seems reasonable, because you're just going to drop the shield. That seems reasonable, because you're just going to drop the shield. If you drop the shield, what is your weight? Okay, so... grab some of the stun grenades. Although you're shield equipped, you're going to go with heavy weapons. You're not going to really get close enough to... Well, you might get close enough to use the stun grenades. You're not going to get close enough to use the stun baton. So the heavy weapons, it makes sense maybe to grab some grenades of the stun variety. But not of the baton. So you got a baton. You got a baton. Rifleman can barely carry anything. You've got a baton. You've got a baton. You've got a baton. Although pretty light on the grenades. Okay, I think we got the setup here. Crash Light 37, we are sending Charlie. Under 5 and 6, rearmed, although we don't get anything to go after. Of course, our 1 is rearmed. Okay. And I think this is a good place to put a part break in. Depending on how long this crash light goes, this may be the last crash light of the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow, because we're going to go do this crash light before we finish up the stream. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break to sip a little bit of tea and stretch the legs, and then we'll be right back to recording at least one more part. So until the next part, I wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.